Is it live? All right. Right. Put this here. Put this toast over here. Hi everyone, as you can see I've got my list all ready to go. Now what we're going to do, we're going to change things up a little bit this morning, guys. Sorry that I got online late. I actually woke up this morning around 5:30 with a bit of a blinding sinus headache, head pain kind of thing. I've been battling with it all morning, and I think it's finally subsiding. So if I do have to go online, offline, my apologies, because I not feeling the best. Now, what we're going to do with the free list, guys, as you know, if you had a reading yesterday, and I'll just read out the names from yesterday: Meh, Breezy, Ashley, Acel, Kitty, Lisa, the lady that uses alphabet, I'm Virgo, Lyanna, and Susie. All of those people had free readings yesterday. You will not get a free reading today, but if you want a reading, you can go straight across to my my PayPal. It's $11 US for a detailed reading, or $7 US for a mini reading. You'll jump the free list and you'll get a detailed reading for your question today. Now, in talking about the free list, what I'm going to do, Mama B and I don't know if I've got another moderator at the moment, but we'll work with Mama B. Mama B is going to put a list together. Now, please don't attack Mama B. There's only 6 people going on the list at the moment. Then, once I start doing the readings, I'm going to do 2 of the free readings. Hopefully by then somebody has done a donation. And then while I'm working on the donation readings, if your name is called and you do not answer, we will move on to the next one. And then after about 20 minutes or so, when I've been online, done a couple of readings, then we're going to see who's in the room. We're going to see who's in the room, and then we're going to fill the last 4 spots. So at the moment, the free list is only the first 6 people in the room. If you do leave and your name is called, I'm sorry guys, I don't care if you come back or you're waiting or your phone lost connection, whatever, because people are coming in all the time, and some people waited yesterday for 3 hours online with me to get their free reading, and other people, they came and they left and they came and they left. So yeah, if you're here when your name's called, you'll get your reading. If you're not here, we're going to ask you 3 times. I'm going to call your name. Mama B will call your name. She'll call it again. I'll call it again. And if nobody answers, we're moving on, and your name will get scrubbed till next time. Okay. I am here to make a living online. So if you do have a donation, much, much appreciated. You won't be sorry. You'll get a detailed reading. And we are doing numerology readings. So to kick today off, I'm going to make the list with the first 6 people. I'm not going to write everybody else down. Mama B, if you want to, do the first 6 people on the free list, and then you can write a list of people that are waiting, on the waiting list, okay? I will do up to 10 minimum. 10 is the maximum of free readings I do. So Alexandra, you will be number 1. Jocelyn will be number 2. 4 Elements will be number 3. Leanne, you will be number 4. 5 and 6 will be, Mama B will do yours at another time, so don't worry about that. Alex 20 will be number 5. And after Alex 20, next in line is Rumesa. Okay, so that's all I'm writing down on my list. Mama B will be writing those 6 people down, ready for their free readings. Then she will have a waiting list for 4 more people. So what I'm looking at here is Amy Sayen, Virgo, YB, and Sansika. I'm pretty, hang around because you might get in. So yeah, anyway, there will be other people. I'm not going to add them to my list just yet. We're going to do these 6 people. Now, to start the readings off, I'm going to do a Actually, someone has just paid. Hang on a sec, guys. Starseed, you paid. Okay, so Starseed's hitting us off today. What are we doing for you, Starseed? Are we doing a full, what are we doing? Let me have a look. Thank you again, Starseed, much appreciated. Okay, Starseed will be number 1. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to do a full reading right now. This is going to take just over 10 minutes. So this reading is a full detailed reading for Maisha, 1. Then after I do this, I'm going to do a demonstration, and I'm going to do Mama B and John, her friend John, her associate. I'm going to do those two together in a numerology spread. So hang around to watch that. The numerology spreads at the moment are $11 US on PayPal or $14 US using Super Chat. But November, they will go to $15 for a numerology spread. The other readings will stay around the same price, but yeah, so hang around for that, guys. If you haven't seen me do a numerology spread, it's like a matchmaking numbers thing. Okay, so we'll be doing that, but first we're doing Maisha. Unless somebody pays in PayPal again, we'll move on to the next PayPal reading. So let me just read her question. And bear with me, guys. Like I said, I woke up with a blinding migraine this morning, so I've been fighting it. I've taken antihistamine for sinus, and I've taken just a painkiller, moderate painkiller. But I may have to move up to the big guns soon if it doesn't go away. How does Corey feel about working with me? An astrologist said we'll make a lot of money together running the business together, but he also said he wanted to have kids with you in the future. So I'm curious how he feels working with you. Okay, so Corey's sort of the number one thing right now. All right, so let me get back to there. So you want to know how things will go, you and Corey working together, because I didn't feel it was good at the shows and things at this stage, but once Russell's gone and it's just you on your own, and then, you know, I think that maybe the dynamics will change there. Well, hopefully they do for you, Maisha. All right, so we've got kicking off the day. We have Maisha's reading, so let's have a look at what we've got there. Have I turned everything back on, Mama B? I think I did. Is my Stream Elements posting how much and all of that? Let me just go back and check. Oh yeah, Stream Elements is running. Okay, good stuff. All right, here we go, Maisha. Thank you again for your donation. Much appreciated. All right, let's get started. Corey and Maisha working together. Show me what's the dynamics of that. How will that work in the future with Corey and Maisha working together? I'm assuming you're talking about working together with your psychic workshops, teaching, going to shows. How will in the future... We'll look at 2023. How will going into 2023 and doing workshops or whatever with Corey, how will them two working together work out for Maisha and Corey? How will that go? Okay, here we go. Maisha, Corey working together. If you do have kids, you've got boy and girl coming out there right now. Wow. Okay. Now this has changed. This has changed. The dynamics of this has changed since the last reading. This here, I feel, is your fears and everything, Maisha. I feel that you've got plans of how you want to do things, and you feel like Corey at times will try and be the alpha. He'll try and say, no, I don't think you should go to that show because the population in that area, it's not so great. I think that you should go to the show that's over here. And you're sort of like, I really wanted to go there. So I do feel at times he's going to pressure you to change what you do, how you do it, how you dress, all of that sort of thing. There is jealousy cards sitting there. Black sevens is coming from you. You're trying to affirm a firm commitment to your job and what you want to do and moving forward, but you're hitting a bit of a brick wall to start with. So it may take 7 weeks or 7 months to get into some sort of flow. I am concerned about a whole third party kind of thing going on where he works with you and you are getting more and more close, and sometimes you have to be at night together and things like that, and that he's got somebody else in the background and he's cheating on them to be with you, and you know what I mean. So I do feel like there's a bit of worries on a personal level coming from you. Over here he's got 3 kings, and then he's got all the working cards, learning lessons from past mistakes about what other people have done wrong, why businesses have failed. And this is him basically doing his homework. So this is him with other men discussing turning 4 days a week or 4 hours a week into 10 hours, like really, really building in the clientele. He might have plans where he sees that you're attracting a lot of male dominated kind of clients, probably because of the way you look and everything like that. But I do worry about the jealousy stuff. He does have cards where he could start to interfere in the business by being silly and petty about, oh, that guy's only paying you extra money because he likes the look of you and that. Who cares? Who cares if somebody comes and your fee is $100 for half an hour, let's say, and this person decides to give you $200, and who cares if he gives it to you because you look good or he gives it to you because your reading's good or whatever. He's going to have a bit of a struggle of working and keeping his mind away from, oh my God, is that guy hitting on her? Is she flirting with him? So I do feel that jealousy on both sides of it could be a problem. Not you jealous, but him jealous. Down here, working together as we go into next year, this is good stuff. We've got triple aces come out. Triple aces, 4 aces mean that things are going to happen like that overnight. Success. 3 aces means it's going to take 12 months to slowly build, but then you have success. 3 kings, 3 aces. It's like King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and King of Wands. And then it's like Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Swords. So to me, this is full on, very, very good business plans in time. There is problems with involving emotional stuff in work. You got to keep the focus on the money, because when Corey goes into the emotional phase of it, or you go into the emotional phase of it, or you two have a fight with each other, it's going to affect the income coming in. This is a nice surprise all going on here. It's very balanced. The money's flowing. You're getting a certain amount of money per week. You're working towards getting more money. Then you and him might have a bit of an argument about jealousy, or about, oh, why did you talk to this man? Or why did you dress like that? And then the money could drop. So you do have the problem of emotions and the attachment. Either it's work together and don't have an emotional attachment, or be together, have children together, have a relationship together, and maybe do the work thing on your own. But I am seeing success here, but I do see emotions could make it go up and down all the time. Welcome back, Bethel. Thank you for being here. Stream Elements is a robot, Bethel. It's just something I've got set up on another thing. I don't know how to change it to my name. If anybody knows how to help me with that, Mama B, I don't know if you know anything about that. Really, Chris, if she turns up, might know how you do it. Star Seed, you might know how you do it. I'm using OBS. Let me just stop this for a minute. I'm using OBS, and I'm using Stream Elements through OBS and YouTube to put the messages up there, and somehow I need to change it from Stream Elements to Butterfly Whispers, or even Betty, or Glitter Fingernails or something. I need to change the name so those messages come up from me, not from a robot. But Bethel, Stream Elements is not a person, so it's not going to answer you. Okay. Anyway, let me turn my watch back on. Show me more about Starseed, Maisha, Corey, and moving forward into 2023 with working together, being friends together, working partners together, and how's the income level going to go? I do like that he's got the 3 kings, but I do not like that the jealousy cards are sitting around the kings. I'm hoping that these cards are not jealousy and they're talking about him doing his homework, working out what's going to make you money, learning from other people's mistakes here. The black 4 is learning from past mistakes. And then down here we got a red 4. This is streaming forward. The double 4s would mean that you might do some sort of teaching thing where he gets the people in to do the course, and then you do the teaching of the clients. So I do feel that there's some sort of teaching thing going on here. But the red 3, it was sitting upright. That can be where your relationship will be make it or break it with working together, but it does look good. It does look okay. Just as long as he can put up with knowing that it doesn't matter if you wear a sack, if you wear a bikini, if you wear long johns, it doesn't matter what you wear. It's your talent and calling in the clients, calling in spirit, that as long as he can keep his focus there and try and not worry if somebody gives you a tip or smiles at you or says, oh, hey, you're really beautiful, can I get your phone number? As long as you turn around and say, no, this is business and I am actually in a relationship, you know, and as long as he can do that. I mean, it happened to my daughter recently. She's in a relationship and she got a phone call from a client, and he didn't want to know anything about work. He just wanted to know if she would like to go out on a date with him. And she said, thank you for the offer, but I'm involved. I've got a partner. So it does happen with pretty women. It does happen with ugly women, you know, like it happens all the time. Women and men. Sometimes you can have people work together and they can keep it working, you know, they can keep it all above board and they can work together. And other times you can have people that just can not work like that. They just have to do something. Anyway. You will have success working together. You will make the plans. Sometimes you're going to be confused about what he wants or what's going on. See, betrayal and trust, it could bring things to an end. The strength in the relationship, it's either going to be, from what I'm seeing here, yes, your business could make a lot of money together with him as long as this emotional stuff can stay out of it. Because this can be, oh, look, I'm done, I'm finished. This can be emotional betrayal. Over here, this is him wanting to be flirty and stuff. It's like he wants to flirt with the female customers and say some things to him. Oh, that's looking really nice on you. My issue will be ready for you in a minute. Or can I get you a drink or something? It's like he wants to do that, but he doesn't want you doing that. This is where you're supposed to be doing a journey together and you're selecting the path of where you want to go. It is coming upside down. So sometimes his ideas might not be the right ones. You're going to have to use and pick and choose. Like when he told you to dress like an old woman, I'd suggest that that is a really stupid thing to do. You dress like you dress. You know, you dress, you wear your makeup, you do your hair, you wear whatever clothing feels comfortable for you, because you're out there to sell your product, to sell your job, your work. And whatever it takes to do that, that's what you need to do. That's just insecurity and jealousy coming from Corey. So will it work? There's not big dollars showing here apart from this ace of diamonds. Now you do have 4 aces on the table, which means there could be a sudden rush where things work for you, Maisha, and the buzzer's been going. But then again, it could be that there's going to be times where you're going to have to tell him, I'm doing this one on my own. You can come to the next one. If something goes on where he does cause problems of any kind, you need to tell him, look, I need you to leave now, today, come back later and pick me up, because this is turning into emotional kind of stuff. And I need you on board with me that we're both here. We're trying to make money out of this and make success out of this. If you can keep the focus on the job, this could mean that both of you will feel a good connection with it, a good connection with the people and the customers. As long as he can keep this stuff under control, it will work. Okay, but it is going to take at least a year for things to start to kick off properly. And I think you'll see from time to time where he fits and where he doesn't fit. Like if you're doing classes to teach somebody or doing online stuff, he can help you with the advertising, he can help you with the promotion, he can help you with getting the clients, taking the money, banking the money, whatever. But when it comes to going to these shows and people coming up and talking to you, you might have to find somebody else to be doing that with, or do it on your own. All right, so let's do 2 yes and no's for you to finish off the reading. Thank you, Starseed. Maybe you can teach him something that he can be doing clients as well, like maybe get him to go and do a numerology course. I'm sure there's brief numerology courses out there where he can learn how to do like a number spread for clients and earn, just charge $20 for a numerology thing, and then he can sit with the client and offer some sort of other service. I feel if he does something, not where he's being a psychic medium or something all of a sudden, but he's doing something where he learned how to do it, that might be beneficial to your business. Or if he's sourcing out crystal jewelry or crystal things that sit on the table, or getting little happy Buddhas that bring in money and putting it in a package with a candle and saying light the candle every day and money will come, or whatever. So yeah, I think if you get him on some sort of marketing where you're doing your thing with clients, he's taking the bookings, and then he's also selling something for you, I think that's how it's going to work. Okay, so yeah, but see if he'll go and do a numerology course where you basically you get the person's birthday number, and then you get their name, and then you type it into a computer program, and then the computer program will print out everything about that person and give them a reading, and then he just charges, I don't know, $10, $15 or even $20 for it, and the customer pays him the money, and he just types a name in and goes, there's your thing, and you put it in a nice envelope with nice little writing on it or something, and maybe you give him a crystal with it or something. I don't know. I've seen people do it. The other thing that he might be interested in is, I don't know if you've seen Aura photography. The Aura camera is extremely expensive, but there was only ever one person doing it at the shows that I've been to, and they were making so much money. And all they did was get a person to sit in front of them, take a photograph. The photograph would print out with like red or orange or whatever around them, and then all they had to know was, what does the color orange mean, what does the color red mean, and then they would give them a printout of, this is the colors that come up and this is what they need to work on in their life, or this is the energy that's around them at the moment. And that person was not psychic, they weren't a medium, all they were doing was an expensive camera taking photographs. It would give them an aura picture and a printout of what it all meant. And they made a lot of money out of that, Maisha. And we looked at it and it was just too expensive. The camera was too expensive. All right. So just think of yes and no for 2 questions. And let me just quickly go and check PayPal, make sure if anybody else has paid. If nobody's paid, next up I'm going to do 2 of the free readings, Mama B. Let me just check first. Okay, no more payments has come in as yet. Hopefully we get some more payments while I'm online. So Mama B, next we need Alexandra and Jocelyn. We need their yes and no questions. Then after that, we will do your numerology demonstration reading. And then we'll go, if nobody's paid by then we'll do 4 elements, Leanne, Alex 20 and Ramesa. Hopefully people start paying. All right, Starseed. Oh, he's talked about doing the thing with the photos and that. Yes, get him to do it. If you get him doing that, you can be doing your thing knowing that he's doing his thing, taking a picture, selling it, promoting it, dressing really nice, standing at the front, promoting you, talking all about how fantastic you are, and then saying about this aura reading and how fantastic when he had one done. And yeah, Anyway, yes and no for Maisha. Hey there, James. You've paid for a double. You must have paid just after I looked at it, because I just looked at it and there was nothing there. Anyway, I'll go back and check it. Could be delayed. Yes or no? 2 questions for Maisha. Here we go, Maisha. Yes or no for the first question. Yes or no for the second question. Okay, the second question, we'll get to that in a sec. This is yes for your first question, Maisha. It's something to do with you need to make sure there's a balance, a harmony and balance. You also have something to do with the men holding your heart. So either you've captured his heart or he's captured yours, or both, which is nice energy. It could be that you're going to be shown a display of love soon, and also you're walking into the garden of blossoming abundance. So it's yes, yes, yes for your first question. Your second question at the bottom of the deck is maybe, no, and maybe. So it's more of a maybe, but it is leaning towards, at this time, no. It's something to do with you need to make sure before you make any kind of binding contract with Corey, with work, with whatever it is, even relationship-wise or a mental bond with somebody, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you know what the possible outcomes are. You're also being told that stress less and get some relaxation here. So when you need to step away from Corey or step away from the business or whatever, make sure you take time out, meditate and relax and ground yourself. All right, that is you, Maisha. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, so what's happening here? Let me go check. Bethel paid for a free reading. There was no free reading there, full reading. Sorry, Bethel, I didn't see anything there. I'm waiting. My PayPal's spinning around at the moment. Oh, there it is. It's just come in. Bethel and James. Okay, so Maisha's is done. Bethel was first before James. Sorry, James. Bethel, you've paid for a full reading, and James, double mini as usual. Thank you, James. 2. All right, so what we're going to do is Bethel's full reading. Then we will do 2 of those freebies, Alexandra and Jocelyn, and then we will do James's double. And then if nobody else has paid, hopefully more do pay, but if nobody has paid by then I want to get onto that numerology demonstration reading. Okay. All right, so Bethel is up next. Let me read your question. Why is the fire sign guy that we started but didn't really start keep coming around me when I'm out and about? So a general reading about this fire sign guy, like what's going on there? What's the connection? What's the energy? Okay, let's have a look at that. All right. All right, let's set it up. And thank you again for your donation. I really appreciate it. All right, here we go. And I might step away from the table and go and get myself another cup of tea because I'm fighting a headache that I woke up with at 5:30 this morning. That's why I wasn't online earlier. I think I may have overdone it yesterday, being online 3.5 hours and all of those readings. I really think I overdid it. It took a little bit too much out of me. All right, Bethel would like to know this fire sign guy. He's always in her face when she goes out. He doesn't speak. What's going on there? What's the possible potential between Bethel and this fire sign person? What's going on there? So Bethel, the fire sign, and what's the energy? Look at the 8s everywhere. The whole lot of the 8s are out. Now, 8s are all about being in the right crowd at the right time, feeling comfortable. Black 8s are all about feeling like you're left out or you don't fit. Now, you've got all of the 8s here. He's got 2 of them. when you're out and about, he feels that your group is his group, but then he feels that either you or somebody else in your group doesn't want him there. So that's why he's probably not talking, because this is somebody that feels really comfortable. He'd like to surprise you. Maybe it's all about surprising you and hoping that you like that he's there and not feeling uncomfortable that he turns up. But someone, either one of your friends or something, is going, why is he hanging around? You know, like, why is he here? Has he got something to say or what? I feel like this is where he plans on coming out and deliberately running into wherever you are. And his original plan is to talk to you. But then when he sees you, this is where somebody goes silent and they don't talk. He's also... there's some sort of gossipy thing going on here. So maybe one of your friends or one of his friends are saying, I know that she likes you, stuff like that. So I do feel that he's doing it because he wants to be part of something with you. He might have something he wants to tell you in a good way, but at the moment he's just being in the shadows, so to speak. For you here, this is showing that in the past you had a breakup with somebody that was irresponsible with what they were doing. So I don't know if it's him, the fire sign, that it just didn't work at the time. But you're being shown that there's someone, either this guy or someone else, because this is actually a fire sign. Yeah, this is a fire sign. Yeah, there's someone that feels comfortable when you're near them and you feel comfortable around them. This could be a new person coming towards you. It might have nothing to do with a star sign. It might be somebody that's a fast-paced worker, a traveler, a person that's into sports or fitness or looking after themselves. But see how the Jack and the Queen are looking at each other? So that's him on your side, your thoughts looking at you. And on his thoughts and his side, he's got you looking at him. So you two have got some sort of connection where you match in some way. When I look at the actual potential of this connection, it's just showing friends. It's showing that other people would cause a distance between you. This is where he sees and you see that you could work well together. You could actually work in a job well together or go to the same school together. But this is showing other people would cause it not to work. This can be jealousy, can be some female that's hiding in the background that tells him stuff about you, or one of your friends saying, what's he doing here? Let's just see what we've got. I'll get the tea when I'm finished. Thank you, Bethel. The headache's at bay at the moment. Maybe that tablet I took and the walk in the sunshine down at the beach this morning has got rid of it for now, hopefully. Okay. Okay. All right. So for you, it's just showing that you're not too sure. We've got a Leo here. So Leo is a fire sign, and we got a fire sign here. So there's definitely fire sign, fire sign. So this is him showing up. It could have been something strong. It is just showing a friendship. It could be friends with benefits, or it could just be having fun, you know, being in groups of people that he's more comfortable just in groups of people than one-on-one. And this, unfortunately, is the card that normally represents somebody that's playing with you. Can be a player, can be somebody that's going out and about with other people. On his side of things, I feel like something's been dusted in the past. He may feel like he lost his chance. Here, he's confused about which way to approach you or what to do about something. But I'm wondering whether this Ace of Cups is that he has a strong desire for you, but he just doesn't know how to approach it or what to say about it. But yeah, that's where somebody's got a desire there. The connection at the moment is showing a broken connection with the Three of Swords. So I don't know if when you came together and had your thing, that you were involved or he was involved or somebody was still not out of the picture. but I don't know if he felt like at the moment he can't do anything about anything because he's got somebody else talking to him, or you've got somebody else, or he's worried that you just want friendship or something, because we've got threes everywhere. We've got 3, 3, and we got a 3 over here. We got the 2 good 3s and the 1 bad 3. Moving forward, like if this is where things are going, this is maybe some sort of firm commitment coming up. Double aces is great. Double aces where you use to communicate with each other, both got similar interests about what you're doing. You may decide to go separate ways. You may decide that, you may have to go and confront him yourself and say, hey, look, what's the story? Every time I come out, blah, 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 you're here. You smile at me, you don't talk to me. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to go out and talk? Do you want to sit over there by yourself? Or, so I feel like one of you have to break the ice and start talking, and it could be a nice surprise. This could be where you decide to go on a journey together with friends, as friends. But it's not showing me anything about 2 people together in a relationship at this stage. It's just showing me there's a desire there, and there's a desire here, and there's a need to feel included on his part of it, because sometimes he feels like he's excluded, or maybe it's done in the past, but then he's like, is it done? It's not done. So you're confused about that. He turns up, he's there, he doesn't talk to you, like what the hell's going on? He might be confused as well, thinking, well, I've turned up here, I thought she liked me, but then she's not talking to me. And so it could be coming from both sides, because this reading looks like it's coming from both of you. All right. Okay, so let's just move them. How are we going for time? Yep, we're nearly finished. Now think about 2 yes or no questions when we get to the blue deck. Actually, I might do the words one today. I'll do the words one. All right, so this will be messages, and possibly yes and no comes out. If we don't get a yes or a no out of here, actually no, I'll do this, and plus I'll give you some messages, okay? Because that might not show you anything, and I want to do yes and no. Okay, show me more for Bethel and this fire sign. What should she do about it? Be very careful, because this is key to love, success, opening up your heart, opening up that doorway to try something. We've got a snake in the grass here. So I just need to say, pineapple. I've got the hiccups. I've been getting the hiccups so much. I don't know why. And when you say pineapple, it's supposed to stop them. But obviously that doesn't work now. Oh my God. Hiccups. Try talking while they've got hiccups. It's very hard. So yeah, this could be something nice. I don't know if there's someone hanging around him, someone telling him lies about you, or someone telling you stuff about him. I don't know. This is someone that doesn't want things to happen. And then we have, this is the playbook. He wants you to desire him. This is the desirable guy, the flirt, the player. This is the guy that wants to have babies with wants to marry somebody, be loyal to somebody. So 2 of the guys are coming out. Sometimes he's like this, sometimes he's like that. Or you have 2 different people trying to come in towards you. So that's what we've got for your reading today. Just be careful of whoever this is. It's usually a female. So it might be someone in the background with him that's very jealous of you. He might come around and not say anything because he doesn't want anyone knowing how he feels. Anyway, that's all I'm getting right now. Hopefully that helped you. Make sure that you save this reading so you can come back and listen to it again and again, just to see if you pick up on anything that I've said. All right, let's do your yes and no. You get 2 because you did a full reading. And then we've got the 2 free readings. Mama B, have we got questions ready for yes and no for Alexandra and Jocelyn, please? And then James, we'll do James's 2 double mini. But I do need to go and grab some more tea. I think drinking the tea made me feel a bit better. It's going to make me spew up. If I keep hiccuping, it's going to make me spew up my tea and my food. All right, yes or no for Bethlehem? Yes or no? Okay, first question at the top, second question at the bottom. Okay, second question, we'll do that one first. This is a straight out yes. So whatever you were thinking about, it is a yes. You're being told about balance chakra, the solar plexus. Look it up if you want to. Look up solar plexus chakra. What is the message about that? But that's a yes. We do have something to do with happy families here. This can be about children. It can be about gatherings. It can be about weddings. But this is all about happiness and the rainbow. And also we have the Angel of Balance. So you've got two cards that represent you need to balance something in your life right now. Maybe you've been spending too much time eating the wrong food and not enough of the good food. Maybe you've been spending too much time with your family and not enough time with your friends, or vice versa. Maybe too much work and not enough sleep. Anyway, your answer is yes to your second question. Now, your first question is not going to be answered. We got yes, no, and maybe. So we're just going to read the messages. The messages are: the doorway to romance is sitting right there. Stop stressing about when, where, why, and just try and go with the flow. And also you're being told that at times you might need to rest and rejuvenate and then come back out and try again. Okay? So that's what we got. And I'm just going to chuck some of these for you. Now, these are handwritten messages. I sat there and I asked whatever came to my mind, that I wrote it down. So you may get a yes and no. So just think about a yes and no again in case it comes out. Anyway, just two from the top. Okay, so your messages, just to finish off, are you're being told it's time to walk away from something. It's time to let something go. You're also being told to just stay with what's real at the moment. Don't go off in a fantasy about something. And something will just feel right very soon. Anyway, thank you so much for your donation. I'm going to go and grab a tea. Have we got the yes and no's? Because I'll do them first. Alexandra is my moderator. Is she helping you out, Mama B, or not? It doesn't look like it. No, she's just asking her question. Alexandra, I might remove the moderator thing. I only made you moderator that day to do a list for me, didn't I? Because I didn't have anybody. And I think Starseed may have gone as well. Anyway, I'll just do these two free yes and no's, then I'll go and grab some tea. Alexandra, was my ex-J ever a business person or financial success? Oh, so he's told you he was, and you want to see if he really was a business person. Was J, Alexandra's ex, a business person or financially successful? Was J, who Alexandra's asking about, was he a business or financially successful person? Was he? Is this true? You're very welcome, Bethel. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. And hopefully, you know, it made some sense and gave you some clarity. Yes, he's telling the truth. This is somebody, the temple and the path, that were on a journey, going on their journey. The man holding the heart, it was something he was very good at. When we look at it in a work sense of there, something he was passionate about, something that he followed his dreams, basically. For some reason, Alexandra, you're getting something to do with this John and romance cards coming out. Because this is usually somebody asking you to go out somewhere, having a kiss and a cuddle and sharing love moments and the door to romance, that something's blossoming here. So I don't know why you're getting those cards, getting those messages. And also you've got a yes at the bottom of the deck as well, the journey card sitting there. So I'd have to say that he was successful with whatever it was he was doing. I don't think, if you thought he was lying about that, whatever he used to do or what he said, I don't think he was lying about it. But for some reason, you're getting messages here from Spirit about some sort of romantic, very nice cards here. I don't know if it's Jay or somebody else that's coming through here that's trying to give you a message, but it's very nice cards. Now, welcome to the room to new people if you've just joined us. I'm currently working on I'm about to do James's double mini. So these are paid readings. Bethel is done. Alexandra is done. And yeah, so I won't pull extra cards today for Alexandra, being that I can't see where she's been doing a list or anything like that. That's fine. But yeah. All right, Mama B, Jocelyn was, will things improve between you and Elle? You are a Sagittarius and he's a Leo. Okay, Jocelyn, here we go. Or is it Josie? Jocelyn. Jocelyn wants to know, Jocelyn is a Sagittarius. Will things improve between Jocelyn, the Sagittarius, and Elle, the Leo? Let me just go to my list of readings that I'm going to be doing and make sure that that one is ready. Leo and Sagittarius. Yes, it is. I've got a star next to it. I'll get that one done. You must have been the person that asked me about doing that one. And I did, what was it, Gemini and Aries, I think it was, or Libra and Aries or something. Yesterday I posted a new one. So sorry guys, it's taken me ages to get these done. Between going live, my home life, my bills and stuff I've got to do around the house and getting headaches and sinus problems, doesn't leave me enough time to get these things done. All right, so Jocelyn, will things start to improve between Elle, the Leo, and herself, the Sagittarius? There's the 3 cards. Okay, so the first card out, upside down, which if you take this as 3 of Swords, the broken heart, when it's upside down, it means you're healing from the broken heart. So that's, even though it's a bad card, it's telling me that you're healing. So I'm going to take that as a yes, that you're trying to fix things. You both need to keep yourself grounded. You've got a yes card here, but that's telling you to keep your foot firmly on the ground. Don't fantasize about things. Don't think, oh, did he say this because of that? Or did she come over because of this? If you don't know what it is, don't try and fill in the blanks with anything negative or whatever. Focus on the positives, focus on balance and keep yourself grounded. And we do have blossoming abundance. That's usually where things are starting to get better and better. So it starts off with a yucky kind of card, but it is a healing card because it's upside down. Then we got some sort of rock solid kind of thing going on. And then we got the happiness kind of card coming in. Bottom of the deck, we've got you holding on to your own heart, or he's holding on to your heart, or whatever. So I'm going to give you a yes on that, Jocelyn. It does look like things should slowly start to mend and get better again for you and your Leo. All right, I'm just going to go and grab tea, James, and then we'll have a look at your 2 minis, okay? Oh, another headache. I can't believe it, another headache. I had a headache on Saturday, pretty damn bad. That was a massive migraine and sinus. I had one, I think, last week in the middle of the week, and I had one the week before that. It's just ridiculous. Alrighty, I've got my tea and my nut bar. I forgot to light all my candles. All right. So where were we? We were on to James. Okay, so let's have a look at James's questions. Oh, you're welcome, Jocelyn. If you're still here, you're welcome. All right, so your two questions. One is about, will your manifestations come to fruition with the journaling? And also your second question is about what changes, if any, do you need to make in your life path at the moment? Okay, so I'll just get you to write that second one when I get to it, because I'll probably forget how you wrote it. I believe if you believe that what you're journaling, what you're trying to manifest with the new moon phase, you've got to believe that, yes, these things will happen. I have seen firsthand whenever I put full intentions into a manifestation, like I wanted to go to a new gym. It took forever. It took like months of new moons, probably 3 or 4 new moons asking about this new gym thing. And it happened. Finally, it happened. So that's something simple, you know, like something simple, that going to a new gym, you know. And then I wanted to go to a different gym. And that one happened within weeks of being at this other one, which I didn't like. And then another thing opened up, and it was like a month later, and now I'm where I like. So, but that's just an example that of a manifestation or a wish or something I wrote down that it actually happened, James. So I have seen many of the things I've been creating, manifesting, focusing on. I have seen them happen. Now, it was told to me by a friend who's into a lot of this manifestation moons and manifestation in general, that if you get a bay leaf and you write down on the bay leaf, let's say you write down that you're going for a job at the Star, and you say, I want to get that job at the Star. You write it on the bay leaf. James gets the job at the Star, and then you light a candle and you make your intention, you say your prayers, whatever it is you're going to do, and then you burn the bay leaf. If the bay leaf goes up in flames, pretty much it's telling you that it's going to happen, and you need to believe it. It's going to happen. If the bay leaf goes out halfway or whatever, you might get a different job for now, and it's going to take some time. If the bay leaf won't burn, well, basically you're asking the wrong thing. That's what I was told anyway. Anyway, let's get on to your reading. So this is a mini. So you want to know if the journaling for the new moon and the intentions, manifestations, if they're going to eventuate. All right. James has been journaling his manifestations and wishes and everything on the new moons. Will these things eventuate, come into James's reality? All the things that James is praying, wishing, hoping, manifesting, will these things come to James soon? Will these things James is trying to manifest with his journaling, his new moon, his intentions, will these things come to James soon? Not exactly when you want them to with the 2 blacks. This will be, what this is telling me here is you losing hope, you losing, oh, this is just not going to work. You know, days like that where you're going, this stuff, I've been writing it down, and trust me, I've been there. I was wishing for something, and then I just went, it's not working. It's just not happening. So then I changed it, tweaked it a little bit, and then I started putting a new focus into a new thing, a new direction, and then bit by bit I seen it happening, and that's what I'm seeing here. If one of your manifestations is about someone having your child, this would be a baby girl, fertility, love, happiness, and companion, friendship. This is very nice. So if your manifestations have anything to do with this, this is living the dream, basically, all the plans of what you want for your future, where you want to live, where you want to work, how much money you want to earn, who you want to be with, how happy you want to be, how healthy you want to be. But this is all about fertility and a baby girl in the future. This is moving in that right direction into love. But right now, this is doubting that you're going to have this. This is like James over here going, I wrote this stuff down. It's another new moon. I've been doing this for however long and I'm just not seeing it. I can't see it. And this is where somebody, if you went into a job and you're really excited about this job, you're going to get this money, you're going to do this stuff. These cards indicate where somebody's going, I'm just not committed to this anymore. This has changed. What I wanted has changed direction. So I feel there's some sort of change that will come in that creates this. It also could represent somebody that ends up divorced or their husband passes. That person comes into your life because of something like this that's happened here. And being that you're not married, so this can't be that your partner goes or whatever and a new one comes in. This would be the person you meet. Something like this goes on with them. So let's just see. James is trying to do the new moon intentions, manifestation. He's hoping and wishing for these certain things. There you are. They're coming. Will these things eventuate that he's asking for? I do think that a lot of what you're trying to manifest is nothing really to do with work and money, because this is all about love. This is all about having happiness, love, companion, and children. This is having somebody by your side and creating a family, a unit. It will in time. This is like a letter coming in or some sort of message coming in to you. Look out for the signs, James. You know, look out for something that's directing you certain ways. Through something coming to an end, and a discussion that goes on, and then the strength, it grows. Is this stuff going to happen? I don't think all of it's going to happen with these two black twos. I think there is something, but I think that if you can have this, it may be that you're hoping for someone, you're going to be in a solid relationship, you're going to get married, you're going to have kids. You're probably going to have the kids and be in somebody in love and in the relationship, but you might not be getting married to them. They might not want to do the whole marriage thing. They might have just come out of a marriage or something. But yeah, if your intentions, your manifestations on new moon is a lot of journaling about going on this journey with someone by your side, I do feel it's more than one person though. I don't think it's just you and one person. I think that this is a group, and a group feeling of being in the right place with the right people and feeling secure and happy. If you're trying to manifest good health, this would be a niggling balance problem. So this could be hormonal, could be the thyroid, could be like anything you've got two of, the two lungs, the two kidneys, whatever. So there's something imbalanced here. This is where it gets better, where things get better. All right, so that's what we've got there. Buzzers going. Let's just do yes and no, and we'll do messages from this today. Yes and no for James. James has a question in his mind, yes or no. So I think your second question was, are you on the right direction with your life right now? Is there something you need to change? We'll see what we get. Okay, so yes or no for James's question. After James, if nobody else has paid, Mama B, I can't see any green hearts. Mama B, you're a champion. You're doing a great job there all on your own. Maybe I should make Leanne a moderator to help out with the list or something, because she comes online a lot. Yeah, but if we have any other payments, Mama B, please put up those green hearts so I know that somebody else has paid. All right, James, here we go. Yes or no? Is the answer yes or no for James? It starts off as a no, then it becomes a big yes, and then it's a maybe. So I don't know if you're asking the right kind of question in your mind right now, or you're asking a question you already know the answer to, or maybe you're asking something and it's the wrong timing. But if your question involved anything to do with some sort of money in that, this is financial constraints. So this is telling you to make sure that you're putting money away for a rainy day, to make sure that you're not squandering money on things that you don't really need right now. We got something to do with love, affection, and being just totally infatuated with somebody. So you might have some woman that's just going to bang and take your breath away coming up. Yeah, so, but that can also be a journey as well. It doesn't have to be a person. Here, you're standing at the crossroads. You don't know what to do. You got two opportunities there. Trust me, it does look like you're going to make a decision to go down one path. And it won't matter which path you choose, because you can always try again. You can always do a different path. But your answer, yes or no, I'm bottom of the deck. I'm going to give you a maybe yes at the moment, because you had yes, no, and maybe, and you had a maybe at the bottom as well. Underneath that, you had another maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. So I'm not sure what the question is, but it won't answer. All right, let's reset the clock. Where did I put that thing? I don't know if I should eat this. It's probably got too much sugar. Okay. Here we go. James. Okay, James, this is your second question. And then we're on to Mama B's numerology demonstration before we move on to the 4 elements and Leanne. I know Leanne's still here. Is the 4 elements still here? Okay, James, here we go. Show me. Is there things James should change right now in his life? Is he on the right path? Is he on the right path with his work, with his health, with his love life? Is James on the right path right now, or is there something that he should put some effort and change? Okay, now that's a health-related matter. Love, be prepared to just love big with more than one person. Be satisfied with right now, you wanting this, you're wanting you and somebody in a partnership. Be satisfied and happy with the friends that you have, the connections you have with Patty, Olivia, whoever, your family as well. You do have future predictions that you are on the right path. What's that old saying? You've got to kiss a few frogs before you kiss your prince or princess. You're kind of stuck at the moment. You're kind of stuck where it's time to look outside of what you do. So what I mean by that is when you go and you work doing your Reiki and your massage, you feel good, you're doing it, you know what you're doing, but sometimes you're just in the wrong place, wrong time, wrong place to accomplish this. This is like 2 of Cups. It's like a soulmate connection. It's like finally getting there. I feel at times you have been getting in a negative zone, James, where, oh, look, you know, Betty's been telling me about this and that. It's just not happening. The moment you put it out there that it's just not happening and that, you're literally telling the universe it's not going to happen. So every morning wake up and today's the day. Today's going to happen. Today I'm going to catch somebody's eye. We're going to smile at each other. And then the next day, okay, today's the next step. We're going to talk to each other. So yeah, I think you need to believe your manifestations, believe in what it is you're wanting. Because some people say, I want this, but if I can't have that, that's okay. I'll have blah, blah, blah. So either you want that or you don't. So, but this here, this is with work. You're on the right path with work. When I said that I felt that there was a health issue up here, the health issue would be about sometimes using the wrong thing for what you need. So sometimes you're tempted to go, oh, look, I'm not supposed to drink or I'm not supposed to eat chocolate or whatever, but stuff it, I'm just going to do it anyway. This can be a giving up kind of energy. Whereas this is, I'm committed to the journey. This is me making my plans for the future. This is me setting sail. Yes, there's going to be setbacks. Yes, there's going to be disappointment. But down the track, maybe not that far away, maybe in the next 3 weeks, maybe on the 3rd of next month, maybe on the 3rd of December. I do feel that whilst you're not even looking, in comes her. Now, she may actually be somebody that's a little bit cold, a little bit sharp, or it could be somebody that works with healing or medical. I know when you're doing Reiki and you're doing massage and you're probably into oils and healing and natural stuff, you might not feel that you blend with somebody that's a nurse or medical or doctor. But then again, maybe you don't feel like that. But she could be that. She could be a nurse. But then on the other side of things, she could be somebody that works in banking and finance and whatever, insurances. I'm not really feeling that kind of energy. I'm feeling more to do with that she might be a healer of some kind. But you're looking away from this coming. So what I feel this is, if we put these whole lot together, I feel this is, you make a plan, you set your intentions, you set your work path. You're going to work at Balanced and you're going to work at Revive. You're going to do that for X amount of days or months. Then you go, oh, look, I don't know. Maybe I should get a different job. Maybe I should move, maybe whatever. Then you get on your agenda. You say, let's go. Let's do this. I'm all ready to go. Then you go, oh, somebody changed it. I can't go now. Or there's been a storm or something's changed my plan. Then you say, nope, today I'm dedicating myself to what I want. Then somebody might disappoint you or betray you and you're like, oh, I should have seen this coming. You're watching what's been good about your life and what's not good about your life. What you need not to do, James, is focus on what's happened that's not good in your life and turn your intentions and your focus to what's good in your life, not what didn't work. Okay, this is what didn't work. Let's chuck it away. If you put your focus into what's working and what your desire, your dream is, and start to believe it yourself, the world is your oyster. This is you in a relationship with someone, a friendship with someone. There's fertility, there's pregnancy, the babies. So that's what we have, James. So are you on the right path? I feel that when you feel yourself going down that negative path and going, oh, again, this didn't work again. Or, that woman at the yoga. Did you actually find out that she's involved or you're assuming she's involved? So if you're assuming she's involved because you had a reading here and the reading looked like there was somebody in the background, but it could be somebody that she's divorcing. It could be anything. So instead of going up to her or finding out if she is involved, you may have walked away from it and said, nah, that's not for me. Okay, so anyway, let's do yes and no, and we do those messages at the end. Okay, James has a question in his mind, yes or no. James has a question in his mind, yes or no. It looks like I've got another PayPal just come in. I'll go and check who that's from because sometimes it's delayed. And then we'll get on to 4 Elements and Leanne. But before I do all of that, I would like to... Oh, actually, it's quick. And then I'll do Mama B's numerology. My voice is starting to get croaky for some reason. I hope I'm not getting sick again. Anyway, yes or no for James? Yes, James. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, yes. Look at all the women coming out. You got the thinking woman. This could be the businesswoman. It could be somebody that's thinking about you right now. And then you got the woman holding the heart. Now, is she holding your heart in her hands, ready to go on a journey? Is she holding her own heart, willing to give her heart? You're being told to be patient for this. Maybe put your focus on your work, friendships, your brothers, your father, your mother, whoever. Put your focus on things like that, because whilst you're not looking for this, it probably will come around the corner. Happy Families card. So I do feel this is a prediction card coming out. But you've got yes, yes, and maybe. So this is a yes, this question. All right, because yes underneath the deck. Thank you, James, once again. I don't know what I'd do without you, James, and Chris, and Starseed, and all the ones that regularly come on my channel and keep me working. Because once I'm finished with this, if this dries up, I don't plan on going and getting a day job. That'll be it. I'll just be a retired old woman getting a pension. Oh, hi, Janice. Thank you, Janice. Let me go check. And thank you for letting me know it was you that paid, because I have people that try and steal readings here. Your donation is actually... Oh yeah, for a mini reading, that's fine. I thought it was a full reading. I was going to say that's too short. You need like double that. Okay, your question's not here, Janice. So let's just write your name down, Janice. And that's one mini. All right, so we'll get this mini done. Now, because you did pay to jump the list. Okay, Janice, yeah, thank you. I don't know if you've been here before, Janice, but please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. It all helps me come online and be here. And make sure, everybody, while you're waiting, guys, go and have a look at some of my yes and no's, even a yes and no that I posted 6 months ago or something. Go and ask your questions, write them down, and see if you get yes or no. James, go and have a look at a yes and no in, I don't know, say something that was 3 months ago. And ask those same questions you just asked about, you know, like the yes and no questions that you asked, and see, you know, like you asked, will your manifestations, will the new moon thing happen? Go to one of my old yes and no readings, and then just pick a number or pick 2 numbers and see what I say in that reading, you know? And as you're picking it, say, I'm going to pick this particular reading to answer the question about, will my manifestations come? All right. So this is your first time here, Shia Bebe, Janice. Well, welcome and thank you for coming. What we do here is I do a free list, and the free list is filled up very, very quickly as soon as I go online. I only do 6 and then maybe 4 more readings for free. But if I start getting PayPal payments, which is what's been happening and it always happens, then I move on to the PayPal readings. So you've paid for a mini. So that's about a 5 to 6 or even 7 minute long reading. So what is your question? It needs to be a question that's kind of like a yes and no, but with a bit more information, okay? So ask away. What is it you would like me to look at? And thank you, Mama B, for your nice little promotion there for my channel. Donations are $11 via PayPal, US dollars, and $6 US for a mini reading. You do get tons of information, and I do believe it's worth every penny. So thank you very much, Mama B, for posting that. I really appreciate it. I'm just waiting for a question from Shia Bebe for her mini reading. I'm assuming she's typing it out. Leanne, have we got your question? Okay, I'll just do yours while we're waiting. I'll just do that free question and cross you off the list, Leanne. What happened to the 4 elements? Has she gone? The 4 elements not here. Okay, we're putting a line through there. I called out for the 4 elements. You called out for the 4 elements. She's obviously gone. Alex 20 and Ramesa will be up next when I get there. But I do want to do Mama B's reading. Is Emad going to take any actions towards Leanne soon? He is Virgo and she is Scorpio. Have I done Virgo and Scorpio? Let me just check my list. Virgo and Scorp. Yes, I have. Virgo and Scorpio is posted, so you might be wise to go and have a look at that. Leanne, go and look at the Virgo Scorpio reading and see what you think about it. Is EMAD making any actions towards Leanne soon? EMAD is a Virgo and Leanne is Scorpio. Knowing the Virgos that I know, EMAD will make his decision in his own good time. If you tell him to do something, he'll tell you no. If you don't tell him anything and he makes his own actions, yeah, pretty much the Virgos I know, if you tell them don't do this, they'll do it. If you tell them do this, they maybe or maybe not. Is he going to make actions towards you? Yes. You do have the man holding the heart, which is about a love connection. He's trying to balance out his work life and what his future is at the moment. He might be trying to find his own self about what he's doing. He is thinking about you and he knows that you think about him constantly. You got blossoming abundance here. So you got yes, yes, yes here for your answer about EMAD. I really hope that EMAD comes towards you and starts something soon, Leanne, because this has been going on. These questions have been going on for how long now? Probably since I first came online and started doing live readings back in March or April last year. Or was it the year before that? I don't know. I'd have to go back to my old readings and see when the very first time I was online. I do know in September 2020 and October 2020, I think I went online live at night probably 3 times. I really just didn't like it and I was in a very bad place right then and it was just not good. So 2021, I think 2021, yes, 2021 around March, April was when I first decided to start doing the lives more and more. With the help of Rhonda at the time and Ski at the time. I haven't seen Ski in a long time. And Rhonda's busy at the moment. That's why we don't see Rhonda anymore. Okay, so Leanne, your question is done. Have we got a question from Shia? Oh, there we go. Does Ronnie want to stay connected with you? Okay, so your name was Janice. That's a very old name, Janice. Very old name. It's like my name. My name is a really old name, Betty. All right, here we go. Hopefully you enjoy this. Show me Janice's male friend, Ronnie. Does Ronnie want to stay connected to Janice? Does Ronnie have intentions and feelings of staying connected to Janice? Does Ronnie, who Janice is asking about, does he want to stay connected to Janice? Janice, Ronnie connection. Janice, Ronnie connection. Not looking too good with that first card, but this is like the past, now, and moving forward. Janice, Ronnie connection. Bottom of the deck. Were you actually in a solid relationship with this Ronnie guy in the past? Like a marriage or something, like you two were together. Something went really wrong here. Now, you haven't been to the channel before. Whenever I look at numbers and things like that, 246 is 2 people together in a harmonious relationship, possibly for life, when it's red cards. You got the double 2s in red, then you got the 4 and the 6 in black. This means where the problems are between you and Ronnie. Now, looking at your side of things, I do feel that Ronnie, possibly for you, you're not too sure what he's thinking about, you're not too sure what he wants, and it's a frustrating kind of thing. I do feel he may have lied or disappointed you in the past at some point with the 2 6s sitting opposite each other. Because this is usually someone fun and business minded and, you know, on their journey with what they need to do in life, learning new things. We got father and son energy here, or older, younger energy here, but I don't like the 2 6s sitting side by side. This is like where somebody's telling the whole truth and not telling the whole truth. This sort of lies, deception and cover up. and then there's truth and honesty coming out. So it's good that he's got that there, because that's honesty and trust. But this here is where you're fearful or you're suspicious or something like that. I do feel like at times you will feel withdrawn and you sit at home thinking that's it, it's done, don't know what to do. And then other times you feel this strong bond with him. The double twos can be a soulmate connection, something that you're meant to do. It could be a karmic debt. It could be a karmic situation. So when I'm looking at him, if you were asking me about your boss, this would be telling me a boss making plans for a secure future and moving forward. So this is like somebody that's focused on their work, their sporting, their social activities. A lot of male energy around Ronnie, no females, just a lot of male energy here. There is something to do with a parenting energy here, somebody concerned for somebody else's well-being. So I do feel there could be some sort of connection, but there is a break at the moment. This black 9 is where somebody's just, it's like something kind of happened overnight, but it didn't happen overnight. It built up with time. I do feel also where sometimes he acts younger than he is, and other times he acts very mature. There is a love thing sitting there with a connection with the two of you, but you just don't trust this connection, or you don't feel like, where is it? At the moment, unfortunately, the connection itself is showing there's something broken that needs fixing. We do have 666 here, so it could be someone on the other side. Definitely a male energy is coming out in this reading that's trying to give you a message, trying to tell you something about this connection to Ronnie. So your main question was, does he want to stay in a connection with you? What's this? It's a long story short. He recently friend requested you on Facebook. Had a history with him 10 years ago, and I don't know why he's now reaching out. Okay. I should have read that first. Okay, so this can be happy memories. This is like 6 of Cups. This can be the happy memories thing when you were children or when you were younger. All of that sort of thing. He may want to tell you about his business success. He may want to tell you about where he's been, what he's been doing. He may be just willy-nilly adding people from the past, mostly men, but he's also adding you. This here, maybe he wants to tell you about some sort of tragedy that's happened in his life where he's lost somebody, possibly to suicide. When I see this, it can be that he's going to tell you, do you remember blah, 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 he killed himself, da, da, da. So yeah, that can be something from his past that's very black, very hard to handle. But this here could be little bits of conversations here, but not too much at the moment. This is supposed to just be a mini, so I totally forgot that when I put this spread out. I shouldn't have put this big spread out like this, because this is usually a full reading. I'll just give you 3 of these to finish this off, because the buzz has been going. He desires you. This is the Empress. He's reached out to you because there's some sort of desire. He may be trying to find out whether you're married, whether you've got kids, whether you're happy, you're sad. So I just think at the moment he wants to talk about old times and connections. He wants to tell you a few things, but the connection between the two of you, I feel like something very black in the past, possibly between the two of you. Maybe he cheated, maybe he ran off with somebody else, I don't know. But from time to time he thinks about what you could have had. But he does have some sort of desire with this Empress coming out. This here would be where he's contemplated contacting you in the past, but he walked away from that decision and he let it go. He's wondering whether you've let go of him altogether. It would be weird for someone to pop up out of the woodwork after 10 years, you know. This here is talking about going somewhere or doing something together. So I do feel he just wants to have a discussion at this point. But he may have some sort of secret admiration for you or tell you that he's been thinking about you for a long time. All right, let's do a yes and no for you, Janice. The black cards is him being a hot mess. Okay, thank you. I knew that there's something not right there when I look at what's his intentions, what's the connection. It can be something to do with legal matters as well, you know, something he's got involved in, and It's probably in his past now, but yeah, he might be wanting to tell you he's a changed man. So just think about a yes or no question and we'll get some last cards here. And James, are you still there, James? Because I wanted to pull some of these for you. If James is still here, I will pull a couple of them for him. I promised that I was going to do that and I totally forgot. And I'll pull one of them for you as well. The answer to your question in your mind is yes. Angel of Balance, you're being told to restore balance in your life. Think first before you act. Make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. Make sure whether you want to participate before you leap. And also you have the door to value. So this can be about getting a promotion, getting a new job. It can be going on a journey as well. It can be something mental, not just physical. But door to value can also be valuing, keeping your own values intact. What is right for you might not be right for somebody else, and what's right for them might not be right for you. Anyway, that's what we got. We got a yes there. We'll quickly give you this. James, is James answering? Is he still here? This is for you. Just think about a yes or no in case it comes out. We'll just give you 3 of these to finish your reading. This is actually a lot longer than what it should be for a mini, but because you're new, I'm just giving you a bit of extra time. Next time you might want to do a full extended reading. Be careful who you trust at this time. So be careful with this character coming back from the past. And you make that person happy. So he's probably sat there, thought about the past, wondered what it would have been like if you stayed together, wondered what you've been doing. And you also need to, at this time, this could be to do with work, you need to let your talents shine. Okay, so what's happening, Mama B? What are we up to now? Thank you, Janice, and please come back again. Always appreciate my new subscribers and donations. I'm wondering if some of the new people coming to my channel now, I'm wondering if some of the new people coming into the channel, whether it's because I put the picture of the fingernails, because I got a lot of attention from that. Oh, so you're going to a speed dating thing. I don't know anybody that's done that. So good luck with that. Sounds like fun for you. I've been married forever, so speed dating or dating with anybody of any kind apart from my husband just doesn't happen. so I'm just a married old lady with my lovely husband, who will be home with me for the rest of his days very, very soon. He's retiring soon, so can't wait. All right, looks like James may have fell off the radar. So if James does come back, I told him I was going to do some of these for him, and I totally forgot. All right. I mean, it's not part of the reading anyway. It was just something I was going to throw in. Okay, Mama B, it looks like we're on to your numerology reading, yes? Because we've got Alex 20, Ramesa, and then I wrote nobody else down, Mama B. So who is in the room that's waiting for a free reading? We're going to redo the list right now. We lost the 4 elements. We've done Alexandra, Jocelyn, and Leanne. So the only people I've got is Alex 20 and Ramesa. So if you guys are here, please speak now. And Alex 20, you're here? Okay, post your yes or no question. And Ramesa, post your yes or no question. Let's get used to ladies done. So yes or no question for Alex 20. And then Mama B, let's have a look at those numbers, hey? Let me go and check my PayPal just to make sure there's no more donations at the moment. YB, you must come in after I did the list because I only wrote 6 people down. I do have 4 spots for the free list. I will get them done today unless more people come in and do a donation before I'm finished. Is Yasith? Okay, so you want to know if this person's got some money. Okay, so Alex is inquiring into Yasith. Is Yasith financially successful? Is there some sort of Is he well off and affluent in business? Is Yasif financially successful? Is this person well off and affluent business? Come on, Yasif. We have door to value. Yes. How funny. You're asking, has this person got money? This is like money coming out the door. Boom. We have a yes, the gate, and he keeps it to himself. This is somebody that you won't know what this person's bank balance is. Probably even if he was married, his wife wouldn't know what his bank balance is. So this is definitely somebody that keeps whatever their success is under wraps. This here is, it was upside down. So I feel this is a hidden side of things that he actually worries about his financial situation at the moment. Bottom of the deck, we have another yes. We got the Angel of Love, which represents yes and positivity. So I think the answer to your question, Alex, is that this Yasif, whoever it is, yes, they definitely do have some abundant stuff going on. I think they keep it close to themselves, that they don't really let people know just how much they have got. But they are in some sort of financial stressing at the moment. They are worried about where to put their investments or what to do, what's going to happen with the future. And everybody's going through that at the moment, all around the world. There's a lot of crap going on in regards to money and jobs. But yeah, the answer to your question is a big resounding yes. That's Alex 20 and Ramesa. I'm pregnant with boy or girl? Oh, so you're pregnant right now? Congratulations. Okay. Okay, I need to ask one or the other because I'm going to get yes or no. Is Ramesa having a boy? If I get no, then you're having a girl. Is Ramesa pregnant with a boy? Congratulations, Ramesa. Is Ramesa pregnant with a boy? Is Ramesa pregnant with a boy? Because if I ask, is it a boy or a girl, I'm asking, two sides of the thing. So I can only get a yes or a no. All right, is it a boy? That's a yes. I hope it doesn't do maybe. That's a maybe. And that's a yes. I'm going to give it a yes. It's a boy. And then we got the third chakra, the balance card. I'm just going to do something different here. Show me, is Ramesa having boy or girl? Boy or girl? Because there will be a certain card comes out of here that represents boy or girl. But at this stage, I'm thinking it's a boy. Because none of the numbers, I'm looking for a 4 or 5. None of the numbers are showing 4 or 5 there. Is this baby a boy or a girl for Ramesa? That's showing me girl. First card at the top. What was at the bottom? Where's the boy? Wow. Okay. I'm going to say yes, it's a boy, because I asked, was it a boy? The only reason I went to these cards was I can see a 4 sitting there and a 4 sitting there. The 1, 2 is a 3, which is the pregnancy, the fertility. The 2, 4 is a relationship, 2, 4, 6, and being parents. But the 4 and the 4 sitting over there made me think that maybe this is a girl. Especially with the Angel of Balance being a female, and the only picture card was a female, but when I flipped this, it showed me a boy. That's pregnancy and fertility. I'm going to ask it again and say, is it a girl? And if it tells me yes, I'm going to base it on a girl here. Is Ramesa having a girl? There's the family. There's the baby. Is Ramesa, is the baby a girl? Is Ramesa pregnant with a girl? Is Ramesa? I think it's a boy because of that answer, but let's see. That's no. That's definitely no. It's a boy. It's a boy. Because they're upside down. They're upside down, and they've come out upside down deliberately to tell me no. So it's a boy. Hopefully I'm right. Ramesa, do yourself a favor. Pull out a piece of, have you got long hair? If you haven't got long hair, get a piece of string and then get your wedding ring or your engagement ring or any ring, and then put the hair, I'll just show you, I'll try and pull out a piece of my hair. All right, put a piece of hair, if you've got long hair, put your ring on the hair. Anyway, so you put the ring on the hair. Let's just say that this is hair. And then this is hair and this is the ring hanging off, right? So then you put the thing on here and you say, show me, am I having a boy or a girl? And lift it up off your hand. Lift it up off your hand. If it goes like this, up and down, up and down, up and down, that's a boy. If it goes in a circle, it's a girl. And do that either on your hand or better, do it above your belly. So lay on the ground or get somebody else to do it and rest this on your, pretend that's your belly, and then lift it up and say, am I carrying a boy or a girl? And then see what it does. So it'll either go like that, meaning a boy, or it'll go like that, meaning a boy, or it'll go like that, meaning a girl. Okay? So it should go up and down like that. I reckon it's going to go up and down, meaning a boy. Woohoo! Congratulations. Did we do readings before and I said that you would be pregnant and that you're going to have a baby? And because I kind of remember somebody coming in and saying, am I going to get pregnant? And I said, not just yet. And then I said you would. All right, Mama B, where are we at? We've got YB. I'm just going to write YB in place number 7. We've done all of the payments. Let me just check because something just come up on my phone. I think somebody may have paid again. No? Okay. All right, Mama B, it's you and your numbers. So let's get on to that now. Oh, so I did tell you about the pregnancy, and I probably said a boy. YB, I'm just going to do numerology on Mama B's numbers for people watching. I don't think we've got that many people in here at the moment, Mama B, but anyway, I want to do this. Let me just move that. This is I can't remember what they're called, but when you look at the crystal, it looks like a world inside of crystal. You know, so if you type in a crystal that's got the world inside of it, it's really, really good crystal for readings, for healing, for everything. It's almost like fossils inside. And this one here is an actual snail fossil. It's got a special name. I don't know what it is, but yeah, that's all done in copper. And the copper wire is made into a tree to enhance the qualities of the crystal. It makes it stronger or whatever. And my other one, this is an angel quartz crystal that a friend gave me for a birthday one year. I was really wanting one of these ones that has the little points on it. And then I opened up the box, and inside the box was this. The only thing I didn't like about it was that they glued this black thing on there. Because if they didn't do that, the lady that made me this, she was going to put copper wire on this and then hang it on a proper chain. And she said to me, if you want to get something to remove the glue and get this off, but I don't want to do it because it could wreck the crystal. So I haven't touched it. Anyway, guys, let's do Mama B's numbers. So we have Mama B, which is April the 13th, 1995, which brings her out at, John's 1992. John's numbers are, well, I did it before, so 393. So this is the month, which would be March December, sorry. So that's December the 18th, so we get a 3, 9, and his year comes out at a 3. Mama B, you come out at 446. We put those numbers together, we get 739. So let's have a go at it. 7 and 3 is 10. We got a 1, 0 there. 3 and 9 is 12. So that we got a 3 there. Down here we got a 6. Down here we got a 4. Oh, not looking too good. Mama B with the 4 and 6 being in the bottom. We got a 2, 4, 6 sitting in the bottom. You want the 2, 4, 6 sitting up here. And I believe you and Michael, I think it was, when we did you and Michael, didn't you have 2, 4, 6 at the top? This can be challenging. Any kind of relationship with him can be challenging. If you want friendship and sex and fun, he's your man. Up here, you could go to things like school together, learn something together, even have some kind of business together with the 4 and the 9s. The 7s would be constantly moving and changing. This relationship constantly changes dynamics. At 1 minute, you're full on together and it looks like you're going to be together. Next minute, there's a third party. Either you've got somebody else interested or he's got somebody or both. The 9s can be where it comes to ends and then we go back to square one. You start doing things together. Third party comes in and then it ends. You come back together. You do some things together. Third party comes in, then it ends. The 4 can mean on his side of things that there's other women in the background that influence him. They could influence him from his mother, from his sister, from exes, but that would be lack of structure here on his part, lack of learning from mistakes, and doing the same kind of crap over and over again. The 6 sitting on your side could be things to do with not wanting to be responsible for somebody else, not wanting to be responsible for paying the rent, not wanting to be responsible. It's like you get landed with the responsibilities within a relationship. And the 2 of you come out with a 2 together in the negative side of not fully committing to each other. So you start this thing. You might move in together, you might move to a place together, a different town together, and then you have a lot of fun. And then it's just like where it doesn't work. So then up here, this is where either you or John needs to be on your own. But it's a good thing. You also come up with ideas, and then while you're on your own, a connection happens again, and you come together and maybe even live in the same spot for a while. And then learn something new. And then the 7s here can be a spiritual connection between the 2 of you, that you're just meant to know this guy for some reason, come in and out of each other's lives for some reason. Down the bottom here, we got double 2s. I really don't like this combination for you and John with the 2, 4, 6 sitting in the problems. This needs to be up the top for 2 people together in a partnership, growing together, a household together, sharing responsibilities and love. If you want to have fun, sex, fun, friendship, for a certain while, you or him could just say, oh, look, I'm done with this, but then he comes back around. And yeah, so it's like where you go around and around. So right now, because it's sort of a newish thing, even if it's been going on for 1 year, 2 years, whatever, this is where the circle where you're at, and unfortunately the circle where you're at down the bottom, the 4 is where other females can cause problems in this relationship. What's missing in the relationship? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is missing, 6 is there, 7 and 8 is missing. Okay, so the ability to change and speak the truth and change things up is missing here in the relationship. The 8 is socializing with groups of people that where you share common things. The 9s and the 8s, when they're put together, is like working in harmony and being together, but we've just got a 9, and 9 can be excessive behavior. It can be where you get really obsessed with John, or he gets really obsessed with something, and then it gets out of control, and then you need to be apart. You need time apart with this 1 sitting here. The 1s can be that you could come up with a business idea, or John could, and let's buy 200 of these things, let's sell them for double the price, let's make some money, and then let's, go and have some fun with the money. And then here is trying to learn something that is messed up. So this is messing up not learning, and this is learning and bringing it back together. So is it a good match or not? As friends and having fun, possibly going on journeys together, possibly connecting with each other when things go bad, like if somebody dies and you need to call John, or somebody's sick and you're not coping with something, you call him, he comes over, he makes you smile again, and everything feels good, and vice versa, that if something's not going right in his life, yes, it's where you balance each other for fun and enjoyment and stability in that way. But this 246 at the bottom tells me that it could be a good relationship, but it would be a lot of work. And I do feel there'd be too much interference from other females. The fours being everywhere means there's other females around in this relationship, and they're always going to float in and out of the relationship. There's too much flirting going on. You do have a 369 with the 3 and the 9 being at the top. So this is actually quite a good thing for friendship, partnership, stuff like that. Let me just see what you're saying over here. No wonder why it never worked out with John. I knew he wasn't the guy. We always off and on, constantly changing backwards and forth with him. I had that feeling that he was only good for being friends and friends with benefits, nothing. Yeah, well, that's what it looks like to me, Mama B. It just looks like friends with benefits, but also looks like some sort of support when something gets bad here. This is where if John goes to work every day and then suddenly he's got no job and he doesn't know what to do, and then you're going, it's okay, come and stay with me, and you just have a bit of fun, and then he gets a new job, and then off goes John again. Or if you're really, really desperate about something and you contact John and say, look, I really just need somebody to sit with me, I'm just not coping today, and he comes over, he's there, there's comfort, there's friendship. I mean, you do have a 7, which is a spiritual kind of feeling that brought you together. So what I mean by that is you could have been hopping onto the bus and John was sitting there, and you dropped your groceries and John helps you, and then the connection happens. It's like a spirit energy brought you two together, possibly through some sort of problem with his mum or sister or some other female in his life where he was having some sort of problem and you two come together. But this 1 number sitting very strong here in the pyramid, I feel like this number is showing me that there's too much time where he says, just leave me alone right now. Don't contact me, don't call me, stop sending me messages. And it's like where he needs to be alone, or he needs to say when and where he's happy to do something with you. Anyway, that's a numerology on you and this guy. I feel like he's going to keep coming in and out of your life, Mama B. I just feel like he's going to be there. It's kind of like sometimes you want him there and other times it interferes in your journey of what you're doing with somebody else. Yeah. If he ever comes up with some kind of business idea, like I'm going to spend $500 and buy 100 units of these things, they cost $5, we can sell them for $15. You need to go with that, because I do feel together you could make some money. And it would only be money to have some fun. You know, it's not going to buy you a house or a car, but it might take you out to a nice dinner, go and watch a movie, go down the beach, go to the festival, something like that. But I think you should keep your wits about you with him, and just when you want him in your life and you're having fun with it, the moment it feels like he's leaving you out or there's something in the background, that's when you shut the door and you move forward. Anyway, that's what we got about you and John. What's happening in my text here? Queen of Humility, blessed peace, love and light. Oh, welcome to the room, Queen. Thank you for joining us. Now, I have on our freebie list, we've got YB. I have 3 spaces. Who is in the room waiting for a free yes and no? YB, post your question now. Thank you. And then I'm going offline, Mama B. I'm just going to go and turn everything off. No more donations and that. Unless a donation comes in, I really appreciate it. But no more readings after the last 3. If nobody else is wanting a reading, just YB. Queen of Humility, if you are wanting a little mini yes and no, please post your yes and no question now. Let me just turn this off. Stream elements. Dashboard. Chatbot. Timer. Let's turn on close. Mama B, put some crosses across the screen for me, please. I think it's good that I get offline now. I've been on live for nearly 2 hours. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't realize. It gives me time to get out the house and go and get a bit of shopping and everything before the hubby comes home. Hopefully with some good news that I'm waiting on today. I've been really putting my new moon focus, thoughts, intentions, manifestations out there for something I'm really hoping happens today and happens next week. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. All right, YB, welcome to the room. Will Y, the Capricorn, reach out to me, please? YB, what is your star sign, please? Just so I can know your star sign, so I'm not just saying YB. You're a Virgo? Okay. Did I do a reading on Capricorn and Virgo? Let me just check. Let me check if I put that one on there, because I can do that one if you want. Virgo and Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn's first, isn't it? I have done a reading on Capricorn and Virgo, actually. You should have a look at that, YB, when you're finished here, if you haven't already. Much appreciated if you watch that video. Along with my yes and no's, if you don't get enough information today. All right, here we go. YB wants to know, the Virgo wants to know, will Y, the Capricorn, be reaching out to you? Good luck. Hopefully get the answer. Yeah, Diego was in the middle. Michael looked like he would be the best match at this point, or someone with his numbers. When you go by numerology, he looked like he would be somebody that would be there for you, a long-term kind of commitment down the track. John looks like in and out, friends, benefits, whatever. Diego looks like a bit of both. He looks like sometimes he wants to be around and other times he wants something full on and other times he just wants to step away. Okay, so YB, here we go. YB, the Virgo, is wondering, will Y, the Capricorn, be reaching out to YB? Will Y, the Capricorn, be reaching out to YB, the Virgo? Will the Capricorn that the Virgo YB is asking about, will this person be reaching out to YB? Good luck, YB. Here we go. Ooh, that's a no. That's a no. Okay, these are upside down. Bottom of the deck. All right, you've got a 50-50 situation here. There's some sort of broken heart, betrayal, some sort of problem here. So I don't know if the person you're asking about is already involved with somebody else or you're involved with somebody else. I'm picking up that there's some other reason that this person's not communicating or not reaching out. But yeah, your first card is saying no, they're not planning on reaching out just yet. The storm warning is possibly telling you it's no again. So we got 2 no's and 2 yeses here. We're going to have to go for broke and cut the cards to get a third card. We got another no showing up. So at this time right now, we're getting a no. Now, I'm just going to give you a bit of meaning here. Your yes card is about being truthful and honest about what is going on. So eventually this person will reach out to you. There will be some sort of conversation that comes up down the track. Now, that down the track could be next week. It could be in December. It could be next year. Here, there's some sort of healing that needs to go on because something is broken here between this connection between you and this person. They're fearful about some sort of storm that will happen. So if this person contacted you next week and said, oh, I've missed you, you know, let's get back together, or let's go and go out somewhere, there's some sort of worry about somebody else getting hurt or something going wrong over here. Over here, you're being told that you need to be honest with yourself about what this is, and they need to be honest with themselves. But this would be, yes, having a conversation down the track, and this would be in time once you or this person heals from whatever's gone on here. But this, when I ask for more information, it's telling me something to do with problems with money at the moment. So I don't know if this person, you and them live apart and they can't come and see you because physically they just haven't got the money. There's problems with their job, or they owe something. But yeah, I'm getting more of a no kind of feeling about, will they be reaching out sometime soon? Probably not too soon. Eventually something will come to pass, and this is a nice energy over here. But at the moment, there's something not right here with this connection that you're asking about. Okay? All right, so what are we saying there? Did I finish that? Where's the other drink I made? Oh, there it is. I made a second drink and totally forgot about it and put a lid on it to keep it hot. Anyway, YB, your main three cards that come out were, there may be something coming up where you can see each other in a public place together and just have a bit of a contact. But eventually this person might reach out down the track, because this is somebody wanting to talk and wanting to talk about the truth. But this here at the moment, there's some sort of turmoil going on for you or him, some sort of betrayal or third party or something. And then the truth comes out, you know. See, look, hostility was coming out next as well. So hostility is not a good card. So I do feel there's someone pissed off energy coming out here. There's somebody causing a problem here. All right, so that's everybody. We're done. Are we done for the day, Mama B? Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me today. And thank you so much, Mama B. Mama B, do you have a question you want me to look at? Because we did your numbers. Did you want me to look at something for you before I go offline? Because I'll do it here and now. I'm waiting for Sashi. Sashi just wanted a little bit more info. Oh, actually, I'll just go and see what Sashi had to say there. She might have got her answer. She might be happy with what I told her. Because I did a brief, quick thing for her yesterday. Happy Diwali apparently is the festival of lights. Fill your life with the glow of happiness and sparkle of joy. So in India, it's the festival of lights right now. So it's appropriate that I've got candles burning everywhere at the moment. Okay, no, she's happy with what I told her. She just wanted to give me a bit more information about a dream that she had. All right, no problem. So that's done. Let's get back to my channel to turn it off. All right, so what's happening, Mama B? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look what we see. Okay, Mama B, we'll do these ones. Yeah, I know, you told me that he's still incarcerated. Not good. Will there be a pregnancy between Michael and Mama B in the future? What star sign was Michael again? You did tell me. What star sign is Michael? Because you're an Aries. because there's a lot of Michaels out there and I don't want to put the focus in the wrong direction with that name. So what's Michael's star sign there, Mum B? Mama B, the Aries, and this Michael she's asking about. What's his star sign, Mama B? Let me just go back to, this is so delayed. I'm asking you the question. I can see the camera showing that I'm still shuffling cards. Where is it? Mama B. I don't know if I kept it. There's John's numbers. Oh, Michael, there he is. Michael, September. That makes him a Libra. He's a Libra. I was going to say, oh God, I hope he's not a Virgo, because my Michael is a Virgo. And that would make it weird. Libra. Okay, thank you, Mum B. Okay, so Michael the Libra and Mama B the Aries. Will there be a possible pregnancy in the future between Mama B and Michael in the future? Will there be a possible pregnancy in the future for Mama B and Michael the Libra? Well, that's parents and that's a doctor and that's a possible baby girl in the future, but these two here tell me that it might be a while, because this can be problems, this can be fertility problems there, and it's like here where you think you're pregnant and then you do a test and you're not pregnant, and then you think you're pregnant here and then something's not right. So I do feel that, yes, there's a pregnancy, but there may be issues around having a baby. It might simply be that he's incarcerated right now, and of course you're not going to be with him and having babies, are you? Yeah, see, we've got a yes here, the announcement of the pregnancy, the Nine of Hearts is sitting there. But then we got this annoying. Now, the annoying thing can be there's some sort of problem going on as far as getting pregnant or being ready for a pregnancy. Could be that as well. So it does look like a yes. Let's just do it here. Mama B, the Aries, and Michael, the Libra. Is there a possibility of... yeah, I know you're not speaking to him at the moment, so yeah. If they were to come into contact with each other and get romantically involved, would there be a pregnancy? Would there be a pregnancy with Michael the Libra and Mama B the Aries if they come in contact with each other? That's a yes. That's a yes. Oh my God. Now, you could take this as him being in the jail and coming out the gates. If you do make contact with him, the door to romance would open up. We actually have the Archangel Gabriel sitting here. This is all about truth and speaking the truth. And then we have the door to spirit trying to guide this connection with each other. So maybe down the track, maybe you and him are going to make amends. Maybe you're going to end up talking with each other. But for now, it's just showing nothing as far as a pregnancy goes. But yes, it would probably happen if you two come together. And I'm going to take a guess that it would probably be a girl, a baby girl, if you went on to have a baby with him. Anyway, that's it for you. And I should be back online tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling because like I said, I woke up with this dreadful headache again. Anyway, I need to get offline. I need to do a bit of recordings after I have some lunch and just get a bit of a rest because I'm just, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you, Mama B. Let me just shut everything and I'll catch everybody tomorrow.